The world is an exciting place filled with really innovative and smart people. It's important that you remember this, and as you work on developing your mobile applications, you don't try to build out everything yourself. There are some amazing tools and capabilities that you can use to enhance the experience within your apps. In this video, I'll show you a few. Unless an app is extremely compelling, it's really easy for a user to forget about it after they install it on their phone. And unless you have push notifications integrated into your app, it will be difficult to engage your users unless they've already taken the effort to open your app. Push notification can be an extremely effective tool to keep users engaged and in many instances drive significant revenues. You can try to build out a push notification capability yourself. However, there are a lot of nuances to getting it right. Since, in addition to being able to send a push notification to a device, you need to also be able to manage the consumer privacy and preferences, including the opt-in, as well as the reporting issues and more. You can try to build out push notification capabilities yourself. However, there are many nuances for you to consider. It's not just about pushing a message, but you also want to be thinking about how you'd manage consumer privacy and preferences, including the opt-in, as well as all of the reporting issues. To integrate push notifications into your app, all you need to do is contact one of the leading push notification providers and integrate their capabilities into your app. Some of the leading providers include Urban Airship, Kahuna, ExactTarget, Epoxy, to name just a few. To learn more about push notification best practices, I highly recommend that you download and read Urban Airship's Pocket Guide to Good Push. Understanding the behavior and needs of your app users is incredibly important. Understanding what your app users are doing within your app and other apps will provide you with incredible insight for refining your app and positioning it within the marketplace. Companies like Flurry, Comscore, and Nielsen all provide very powerful tools for understanding in-app consumer behavior. Also, take a look at Share2You and Personograph as well, which can help you understand not only how your customer is using your app, but also what other apps they may be using. This information will help you better profile them and target them. Mobile advertising and monetization. If you're looking to integrate mobile advertising into your application, you need not look any farther than the leading mobile ad networks and exchanges. They all provide a wide range of support capabilities and experiences that you can integrate into your app, including tools to measure how your app users are engaging with the ads displayed in your app. Again, there are many tools out there. One of the leading advertising engagement measurement tools comes from a company called Lithiant, which will help you manage the 3 axes of effective in-app advertising and measurement, namely reach, accuracy, and privacy. One of the most powerful features of mobile services is the ability to know your customer's location, either approximately or within a matter of inches. Used properly, location can enable you to provide your customers with the right message at the right time. It will also help you be ready for when they need you. There are countless ways to use location within your app. One example is in retail. For instance, retailers can detect if a user is in or out of a store, and if the user is in the store, the retailer can put the app into store mode. That is, reward the consumer with unique offers and capabilities for just being in the store. This is accomplished through services like geofencing. To learn more about this, check out companies like Digby or Placecast. The nice thing about physical stores is they don't move. You know all their longitude and latitude, so the retailer can create and maintain a database of all its store locations and use a cloud-based software solution to put a virtual fence around every store. When the mobile app is open, it can be designed to send its location, assuming the user has given permission, to the retailer. The retailer can check the location against its database. When the phone crosses the plane of the store's geofence, then the magic can happen. Also, retailers could take location targeting a step further today with the recent release of Bluetooth low-energy beacons, the latest in hyperlocation technology. Beacons, small pieces of hardware with 2 to 3 year battery life, can be placed anywhere in a physical location and provide incredibly precise targeting. In fact, if a number of users are within 10 feet of a beacon, the beacon can distinguish between an individual user with the accuracy of inches and send each one individualized messages. Some of the leading beacon providers include Qualcomm, Swirl, and Estimote. There are many others. In addition to messaging, beacons can be used for in-store traffic measurement, see Swarm, and commerce. On the commerce front, PayPal has leveraged beacons so that you can turn the consumer's phone into a point-of-sale register. You can also ask your customers for direct feedback with solutions like Apptentive, Foreceive, or SessionM. Apptentive is an in-app customer care and CRM solution that lets you interject prompts within the app at the right moment to engage your users. For example, once your users have successfully completed a process, like finishing a level in a game or reviewing a product, you can present them with a prompt to rate your app. There are a wealth of other things you can do as well, including requesting feature input and feedback, inviting them to take a survey, or interacting directly with your customer service agents through a messaging center. Augmented reality is an extremely useful capability to integrate within your app if you're looking to provide highly engaging and contextually relevant experiences to your users. Augmented reality refers to the practice of superimposing computer-generated experiences on the user's mobile screen. For example, both IKEA and Audi have released augmented reality-enabled brochures. The user can simply hover their phone or device over one of the brochures, and the once inert piece of paper comes to life. In the case of IKEA, the user can scan an item in the catalog, for example, a couch, and then with their phone virtually place the couch in their home to see what it will look like. In Audi's case, they're turning the brochure's two-dimensional pictures into interactive videos. Moreover, they can even virtually place a user into the driver's seat of a car, so the user can have a 360-degree view of every element of the inside of the car, and even interact with features of the car to learn more about it. There are so many exciting use cases for augmented reality, from marketing promotions to installation support to customer service, healthcare, and more. In fact, it's estimated that from an advertising perspective, augmented reality will create 1 billion new media impressions by 2019 that never existed before. Now that you're excited about augmented reality, the good thing is that you can integrate augmented reality developed by someone else into your app. Some of the leading augmented reality providers include Layer, Qualcomm, Vuforia, Blipper, and Mateo. In addition to augmented reality, if you're interested in integrating other image and audio scanning capabilities, such as image recognition, QR codes, 2D or 3D code scanning into your app, there are providers that can help you with this too. A couple of my favorites are Scanby, Digimark, and Denso. If you want to integrate audio triggers into your app, you can add Shazam or Zample SDKs into your app. These apps can listen to the radio or television, and if they hear something they recognize, like an ad on your TV, they can trigger an ad-related experience on the device. The above examples just begin to peer into what can be accomplished through and with an app as long as you leverage the innovation that is happening all around you. Remember, it takes a village. Don't be afraid to look for partners. Partners can help you add massive value to the overall experience of your app without you having to develop it yourself.